All right, legends, welcome back. Penultimate session. I'm going to talk about, in this session, I'm going to talk about objection handling. And then in the next session, I've got something like a bonus tip that you absolutely have to do in order to get very serious about your business. So the majority of objections you get are time, money. I'm going to put the business model, like scam, pyramid thing, support. What else have we got? Sales, don't like sales. What else? I've got some friends who are on the live now. Pyramid thing. I can't do what you do. Yeah, I'm gonna put that under sales. Like I can't do what you do. Don't have the money. It's too expensive. I'll answer that one. The product's too expensive. Let's do that one. Expensive product. I'll do it here. But on social media, the absolute biggest objection that you're gonna have is getting ghosted. It's the absolute biggest one. It's not a verbal objection. It's a silent one. Right? I don't know anyone. I'm gonna put friends here. So ghosted isn't like a verbal one. You don't hear anything, but it's really, really hard. Right? Okay. So don't have the time. When someone says I don't have the time or I don't have the money, there's two ways. If you don't believe in the business 100%, you lack certainty, you're going to want to say something like, hey, I know how you feel. I felt the same. This is what I found. Or the mirror method that I love using the mirror method is, how does that make you feel? Right? Remember, if you don't have 100% certainty in the business, you'll say that, feel, felt, found. I know how you feel. I felt the same. This is what I found. Or, hey, how does that make you feel having no time, no money? However, if you have, and drop a 1 in the chat if you have 100% certainty in the business, if you have 100% certainty in the business, that means it's not how long will it take for me to get success. It's I'm going to do this until. Les Brown, it ain't over till I win, right? And it's not. It ain't over till I win. It's not over till you win, right? When you win. It's just going to take some time. So with that being said, if you have 100% certainty, take it away from them. People don't talk about this enough. But if you've gone through this training over the last few days and you have 100% certainty and someone says, I don't have the time, I don't have the money, don't try and convince them. Instead, you're just going to say, hey, no worries. I'm only looking for people who are open. Have a great day. Why? Once you know the reason why someone says no, you make a note of it. And in 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you are going to follow up with them. This is why you need the certainty to know that you're going to be in the game for a long, long time. 3 months later, you're going to say, hey, Courtney, last time we spoke, time or money was an issue. Is that still the case? Well, now you've proven that you're interested because you've actually remembered. They're like, wow, they're really, it's been 3 months and he still remembers that was my issue. Yes, it is still an issue. I hate to see my friends struggle when I have the system to help. Would you be open to having another look? Or they go, nope, I've got loads of time and loads of money now. Great. Would you like to help people who don't have the time and money? Either way, you win because you're interested, not interesting. But again, you have to have 100% certainty that you are going to be here for the long run. And guess what happens when that happens? You don't care. If someone says no, you're like, all right, no worries. I've got a bunch of calls to make anyway. Wish you all the best. Let's keep in touch. And the longevity creates credibility. The longer someone sees you doing the same thing for, the more money you make. The more credibility you'll have. So now they've said no, but they're going to keep seeing your post pop up. Like, he's still doing it. She's still doing it. She's going to these big events. She's now speaking at events. Wow, she's starting to dress nicer. Wow, she's driving those nice cars. Wow, she's just gone to the Maldives twice in a year. Whoa, 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 whoa. And in between, you're following up. And eventually someone goes, you know what? I probably need to have a look at what you're doing. How do I know that? Yep. Truth plus time equals trust. But also, I just know that inspiration comes from progression. And if you do something every single day and you learn the basics, do the basics, learn the basics, do the basics, you'll be surprised at how further forward your business will be 12 months from now. And when the world sees that, the timing, you can't dictate the timing. That's on them. And you've just got to keep making sure that you follow up. Okay. Time. Money. Okay. Business model. It sounds like a pyramid thing to me. It is. Huh? Again, certainty. If you don't have the certainty, you'd be like, oh, no, it's not a pyramid thing. You're a pyramid thing. Right? If you don't have the certainty, you will say things like that. And that's fine. You can do whatever. You've got to turn a negative into a positive. But the reality is every business is shaped like a pyramid. The person at the top makes all the money. In fact, you have a job. Yes. And in that job, do you have a boss? Yes. And does your boss have a boss? Yes. And does your boss's boss have a boss? Yes. And does your boss make more money than you? Yes. And does your boss's boss make more money than your boss? Yes. And does your boss's boss's boss make more money than both your bosses? Yes. So then would you agree the person at the top makes all the money? Yeah, I suppose so. Then would you agree that your business is a pyramid thing? Or then your job is a pyramid thing? No. It is. Network marketing isn't a pyramid scheme, but it's definitely a pyramid thing. So if you have the certainty, you say, yeah, it absolutely is a pyramid thing. If someone says it's a pyramid scheme, no, it's not a pyramid scheme, but it's definitely a pyramid thing. But you're not going to convince someone otherwise unless you keep doing what you're doing and you follow up regularly. Hey, you know that thing that I told you about 9 months ago? Hey, it's still here. It's not been shut down yet. Do you want to have another look? Do you want to have another look? Meanwhile, they see you progress and progress and progress until they, the realization gets over themselves and their ego gets out of the way and maybe they have a look. Support. My husband doesn't like me doing things like this. Great. Let me have a chat to him. You know why your partner doesn't support it is because they haven't seen or heard what you've seen and what you've heard. And then you're listening to these random strangers that you met a week, a month, a year ago, and you're not listening to your partner. Your partner's saying, oh, why are you doing that and wasting money on all that? Blah, 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 blah. But he hasn't seen or she hasn't seen what you've seen. He hasn't seen what you've seen or what you've heard. So the key there is for you to encourage, hey, totally understand that. It's very normal for that. Instead of you losing out on this amazing system and an amazing opportunity that I know you would crush it at, let's jump on a call together. And let me tell him what I've told you. And if it's not for him after that, totally fine. But I'm not going to let you go that easily. The only way people can get over the support is by getting them to see what you've seen and also letting them know that, yes, I know I've only met this person a month ago. And of course I will listen to you more, but I see this a way out of my situation. If you want to support that, great. If not, I'll do it in the cupboard. Right. All right. I don't like sales. Great. You're going to love this. Oh, I love sales. Great. You're going to love this. Because no matter what, network marketing is whatever you want it to be. They say like, network marketing isn't sales, it's sharing. Yeah, true if you don't like sales. But if you like sales, network marketing is sales, not sharing. Like you choose, you either sell products or you either sell products or you sell the business or you share information that sells the products of the business. Ta-da! That's it. All comes back to certainty. Let me know. Do you guys sell or do you guys share? All right. It's too expensive. The product's too expensive. Compared to what? And you know what most people say? Oh, the supermarket, it's cheaper in the supermarket. Oh, 100%. 100% it's cheaper in the supermarket. So let me ask you this. When you buy that product in the supermarket, has it worked? Because don't forget, you're speaking about the product to someone who said they want more information about losing weight, but they're then saying that it's cheaper in the supermarket, but it hasn't worked for them. Why? Because they don't get accountability. And the people say like, yes, it's working, then the product's not for them. If what you're using from the supermarket is working, stick to it. Absolutely. Because they're not a fit for you. But your product is always going to be more expensive because you give them way more. So if they're going to buy a tub of protein powder, for example, in the supermarket for $30 and yours is $70, but you are going to give them guaranteed transformation, customer service. You're going to give them guides. You're going to give them access to community. You're going to hold them accountable. You're going to check in with them once a week. You're going to do everything that they really need to make a difference. I know exactly how to lose weight. But having my trainer, my cousin, kick my ass every single day on WhatsApp saying, hey, get the gym, send me videos to make sure you've done it. It didn't happen if you didn't document it. Hey, send me photos of your food so I know what you're having. Hey. Of course your product is more expensive. People buy Rolls Royces for a reason. Rolls Royce can take you from A to B the same as a Skoda can take you from A to B. But you get more in the Rolls Royce. People treat you differently. You might notice that I have a certain posture and energy. It's all to do with certainty. Because you're not looking to recruit the world, you're just looking to recruit the right people who are hungry and prepared to do the work. If people aren't hungry, they aren't prepared to do the work, they will disguise it in form of an objection or an excuse, you could call it. I don't have enough friends. Great. I'm going to show you exactly how to create new ones. You know what people who don't have friends want? Friends. Bonus. I'm going to show you exactly how you can create a new friendship group. You're like, oh, no. Okay, it's not for you. Bye. Hey, last time we spoke 3 months ago, you said you didn't have enough friends to be able to do this business. Is that still the case? Yeah. Let me introduce you to a bunch of my friends. Would you be open to that? And they come on a Zoom call, and there's a presentation. They're like, oh, this is kind of cool. Or you do some three-way chats with them. There we are. And then getting ghosted. This is going to be the hardest one. You have to make it fun and lighthearted. Have to. So when someone reads your message and doesn't reply, that is being known as ghosted. They vanish. So Christina messages me, or I message Christina, and I'm like, so Christina, like, what did you like best? Or remove that from your vocabulary, as I mentioned before. Hey, Christina, do you see this as a fit for you to, do you see this is a way for you to get out of that situation in your job? If she reads that and doesn't reply, that is being ghosted. The reality is, if I take the time to qualify her, and then I send the presentation, and then I follow up by introducing some friends, it's unlikely that I would get ghosted as much. It's highly unlikely that would happen. But anyway, it's still kind of does for some people when they're starting out with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send a 3-part message. Something like this. Hey, Christina, I noticed you saw my message but haven't had the chance to reply yet. ... Then I'm going to send a funny GIF, whatever you want to call it. I never know if it's a GIF or a GIF anymore, right? I like the one of Will Ferrell, drinking the wine in his massaging chair, kind of crying at the same time. So, hey, Christina, I noticed you saw my last message, but you haven't had a chance to reply yet. something funny, cry emoji. There we go. Mary Elizabeth, you are a legend, right? That GIF, okay? And then straight after that, if you could let me know either way, I'd appreciate it. Some people open the messenger, see your message and go, I'll reply to that later, and then just completely forget. That's normal. That's fine. It's absolutely fine. So, hey, Mary, hey, Mary, noticed you saw my last message, but you didn't have a chance to reply yet, ... Send a funny GIF to make it more lighthearted, right? And then ask the question of, if you could let me know either way, I'd massively appreciate it. That way, you come away from the situation going, you know what, I've done everything I can to get this person to give me an answer if it's yes or no. Your goal isn't to convince them to go from silent to joining. The goal is to give them a nudge just to let you know if it's for you or not. That's it. So, that's how to handle the majority of the objections you're going to get. In the last section here, I've got something fun to share with you. Some of you are going to love it. Some of you are going to hate it, but we're going to do it anyway.